Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I have a Christmas surprise for you guys. I am going to be making a journal, and I'm going to be using the Doggy. It's a Doggy Christmas collection. I'll link that below. And then I got this fabric yesterday. I didn't think it was going to come in time because I ordered it a while ago. But I got this fabric yesterday, and I want you to look at these little doggies. Are they not the cutest? Look at that little dog peeking out of the Christmas bag. So this is going to be the cover. I'm going to make the journal like I normally make my journals. And then, now the only thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to decorate the journal on the inside. I'm not going to put the pockets and tags and all of that in it. I'm going to include all of that in the bag that you will get, and you'll be able to do all of that yourself, putting on the pockets and the tags. And also you'll get this as a freebie that comes along with it, and this is what we made the tag journal with. You guys remember that? I'll try to remember to link that below as well. You'll get that, and you can put that together by the video that I did. But all of this will have 20 pages in it as normal, but we'll do all of these with the little doggy. You get the ephemera pack, you get tags, pockets, the whole 9 yards. Everything will be put together for you except putting the tags and pockets in there, and that's going to be up to you. I'll also include seam binding, lace and trims and that kind of thing, so you can just decorate your own journal up any way that you want. You'll have everything that you need in the packet. In order to qualify for this Christmas gift, what you need to do is you need to be a subscriber to our channel, and then you've got to leave a comment below. If you don't leave a comment, or if you're not a subscriber, then you don't qualify. So make sure you are a subscriber, and then leave some type of comment below letting me know if you like doggies and if you would like this journal. If you don't want this journal that I'll be giving away for free, then don't leave a comment, and you won't be entered. So, and we'll do the drawing. I'm going to try to get this done over the weekend, and so we'll do the drawing probably next Friday. So it'll be the Friday before Christmas. Let's see, maybe I could draw, let me think. Maybe I could draw next Wednesday. Let's just say that. We're going to draw next Wednesday. Then I can ship it out on Thursday, so you should get it before Christmas. Okay, we'll do that. So anyway, that is going to be the kit, and I'm going to give a Christmas gift to you. And I wish I could give one of these to everybody, but of course you know that I can't. That's impossible. But I thought this might be a little bit to some person. And then also I'm going to have some big freebies for you guys as a thank you Christmas gift, and those will go up next Friday, so watch for those. Alright, so today what we're going to do, and I'm not going to show making that on camera because I want you to be surprised, because there are going to be a few surprises inside it. Today what I thought we would do is, I got this in the mail today. Of course it's Blue Cross, of course, but I was looking at it and I thought, I like the looks of that. I think I can do something with it. So it's going to be another trash to treasure, but this is definitely going to be a trash. I'm going to pull things out of my garbage. I don't think Erin's emptied all of them, and we're just going to make some things out of whatever I pull out. But we're going to make something out of this. Now, I need this cut off a little bit, and I'll let you know why in a second, but let me see if I think it'll go in my trimmer. And I'll also make one of these with scrapbook paper so that you can see that, you don't have to have one of these. Not everybody has Blue Cross and Blue Shield, so not everybody gets one of these through the mail. But I'll show you how you can make one out of regular scrapbook paper. Now, let's see. Yeah, that should work right there. So what we're going to do is cover this first. Now, I didn't even grab any paper out. I guess I should have done that. That would have probably been a really good thing to do. So what paper do we want to use? Hang on just a second. Let me print some paper. I think I've got plenty printed, but hold on a second. Okay, I think I'll use some of this collection. And ooh, I can't remember what it's called. I'll link it below. I made this back in the summer, but I think I'll use some of this because I've only got those two. I've got one journal to finish, and then one journal, you know, the freebie journal, and then I will be finished with Christmas. Well, I'll be finished with making things for Christmas. Alright, so what are we going to do on the front? I think I just want to put this on the front. I chose this because the pattern goes all the way across. It doesn't, you know, cut in the middle. And I think I'm going to put it down with it having overlap a little bit so that we can close these sides. What do you think about that? Let's do it. Who knows what it'll turn out like, but let's do it. I've not made one of these before. Not exactly like this anyway. So I have to tell y'all another funny about Aaron. I know I talk about him a lot, but he's hilarious sometimes. He was over here today. Wednesdays is his day to clean my house. So he was over here today and he was cleaning, and I got a package delivered. So I was taking everything in. Right now I've got things spread out on my kitchen table. I was taking everything in there, and he said, he heard me, and he goes, "Nene, what are you doing?" And he said, "You got more Christmas?" And I said, "Yeah, but this is Christmas for me." And he said, "Well, what do you mean, Nene?" And I said, "Well, I bought myself a Christmas present." And he comes in there with his hands on his hips, and he goes, "Nene, you're not supposed to buy your own Christmas present." I said, "I am so sorry." He said, "You're supposed to wait and let us buy your Christmas present for you." And I said, "Well, I didn't want to ask for this because this was something Nene just wanted. It wasn't something that I needed or whatever. And I didn't want to ask anybody for it. So I just bought it." And he shakes his head and he goes, "Nene, you just won't do." I just won't do. I'm a mess. Oh, it wasn't anything big. It was just a throw blanket that I had been wanting, and it was a little pricey, and so I waited and waited, and finally it went on sale, so I got it. And I didn't want to ask the kids to buy that for me. It was just something I could cover up with at night. But it's like, "Nene, you won't do." So I'm a mess, I guess. He was very disappointed in me for buying my own Christmas present. He said, "I'm going to tell Mama." And I said, "Well, okay, you go tell Mama." He said, "Don't worry, Nene, I am." Okay, yeah, I got it the right way up. Started to say, "Oh, Lordy, I put it upside down." I did put something upside down the other night. I know you guys probably seen it. I didn't notice it until I started putting everything away. And then I realized that I had the back of one of those envelopes upside down. I thought, "Oh, Lordy, I'm hopeless. Hopeless, hopeless." But I'll just put another piece of paper on it, and it'll do. That's the way I fix my mistakes, is just cover them up with something. Oh, Lordy. Okay, all I did was just wrap that around so that I won't have any naked places. Let me get my little wipey that's still wet. You can tell I've been cleaning up ink with it. It's all black. Okay, I'm not going to fold that yet because if I do, I'm going to get a ridge in it. Okay, now I think for the back, this is going to be the back, and this is going to be the up part. So we're going to put another one here, and if it's big enough, I will carry it on to the top. I don't know if it'll be big enough or not, though. Let's just see what we got here. This one I really like, but will it go with this? We're going to have to look at it. Oh, I won't be able to carry that over anyway. It'll be upside down if I do. So we're just going to have to take it to right here. These I just printed on regular paper, so they're not very thick. So I can wrap these around and do all kinds of things with them, and it's not going to be too thick. I'm going to tear that off right there. Oh, my desk, my desk, my desk. Someone want to volunteer to come clean off my desk? Okay. Now, this one will go this way. And you know what I said? I was going to leave those so I could close the side up. Well, you see what I did? I didn't. That's me. You know, I was talking about Aaron and I just closed them right up. Now, I don't think this one will be, don't think it's going to look so good wrapped around because it's going to be upside down. I'm going to have to close that right now so that I can see what I'm doing. No, I don't like that one wrapped around. Okay, we won't wrap it around there. We'll close it up another way. Not a problem. Let's just make sure we've got this the right way up before Edith glues it. I do. Because you know me. Yeah, Melina was telling me about their insurance going up. I said, Lordy, Lordy, everything's going up. You know, you buy groceries and it's like paying a car payment. It's a mess. And I got notification a little while ago that my website premium's going to go up next year. It's almost going to double. I said, you know, these companies are just forcing us to almost go out of business. I'm going to start looking for another website person, see if I can, or a website host, to see if I can get something a little cheaper, because I can't afford it doubling. Lordy mercy. It's already high enough, just a month. If it doubles, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, that one will go that way. That's good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and glue these down. We can put, we're going to put other paper on the inside anyway. Yeah, I told them, I said, I don't think that's right. Almost doubling. Well, we didn't go up last year, so. Okay, I think we'll put this piece. Trying to figure out which one's up and down. I think we'll put it right here. And that'll be what shows where the envelope is closed. So I'm just going to go right to the top of this. I'm not going to go over because I don't really know what I'm going to put on the other side. So let's do put some glue in on here. About out of glue in, I think. You need to always make sure that you get lots where it's going to fold. That will make a big difference. Okay, now on this one, I'm just going to trim it off. Okay. See if I need a little glue right here. Okay. So that's going to close up like that. And then this is going to fold over. I'm not going to fold it yet because everything is still really, really wet. And if I do, it's going to make a big crease right there. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit. But then we're going to cover this. And this is going to have to face down this way. I could just cover it with that. I really need to fold that. See, I'm impatient. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fold it. It's probably going to get a crease in it, but if it does, I'll try to smush it out later. I just need to see how much of a paper I need here. I think that will work right there, and then I won't even have to cut another piece of paper. I think we're just going to put that down. I am going to use my art glitter glue on this. Because I am running out of my glue stick. Put it the right way up, Edith. That would be a good thing. And I'm going to come down to about right there. And then I will I'll cut that piece off. There we go. Now let's do some trimming. Okay. Now I'm going to try to fold this around because there's a little bit of that envelope showing up there at the top. So I think we can fold this around. If not, I can always put a piece of lace or trim, something there to cover it, but that's going to fold. You need to put washi there to cover it. There we go. Not a problem. Okay, well, I didn't get a crease in there. That's good. I don't think I did. Oh, I do need to cut this off a little bit. Okay, now I will show you how this is going to close up and what else we're going to do to it. Now, you can do a couple of different things. You can just put glue here and here and close that over if you want. Or you can do some little gussets if you want it to be thicker. I think I'm going to do some little gussets because I want it to have a little bit more room in there. Like a little pouch. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, and you just need a little scrap of paper. You don't need much of anything. And I'm going to trim this off because you don't need it very wide. And you just need to put it down like that right there. So let's grab another one. Just make sure it doesn't go over your fold. Trim it off right there. And then I just like to make them as small as possible, and they don't even have to be straight, but you know, that one's really crooked. And then you're going to put it right here. That's going to make it to where you don't lose any room when you glue it together. You still got that pocket nice and full. And just glue it right up to the side seam, but not over. I went over just a little. Go back in there. Let's see if that's better. Yes. Alright, we're going to put this one down. Make sure your fold is to the outside. Like that. Then you're going to put glue on this and fold it over. Now make sure your glue goes up to the edge over here and over here. If you don't, then you're going to interfere with whatever you put in your little pouch. There we go. And then we're just going to fold it over. Make sure that the sides are meeting up. And then press it down. Okay. Now, and I'm not going to pull it too far, but you can see we have the little gussets in there. So that's going to make for a fuller pocket. fuller pouch, I should say. I'm not going to pull it open though, because I'm going to end up tearing the side. So we'll just leave it until it dries well. If Edith can, she doesn't do that very well. And then on this, I think I want to angle or curve these a little bit. What do I need to do? I think I'm just going to use my little tool here. See if it'll punch, since I haven't cleaned it out in forever. There we go. Well, it punched apart. The glue's not dry and I need to clean it, so that's why it's not punching great. But those do punch very well normally. But you do have to keep them cleaned out. Alright, that'll work right there. Okay, now I'm going to ink around it a little bit and then we're going to do something else to it. Alright, there is our little pouch. But now, let's do something else to this. I think I want to put a closure on it. I'm going to put an eyelet right here and put a tie closure on it. But I do want to add another little pocket right here, I think. I've got a little envelope. I don't know if that would... You know, that might be cute. Let's cover this little envelope and we're going to put it on the outside, on one side or the other. I know it's going to cover up some of my paper, but that's okay. You know what? That's not okay. Let's put one of the clear pockets down here. Hold on, let me grab one. I don't want to cover my paper up. So we're going to put a little clear pocket here. And these are like little credit card pockets. Or now let's see, something that would... This won't fit in there, but it'll just show you that it is a little pocket. See? You can put a little card or something in there. You can even put a gift card in there. That'd be cute. Now let's get an eyelet that we want to put in here. And those might be a little big. I don't know if I want to use one that big or not. Let's see if there's any smaller ones in here. Well, that won't be too big. We can use that one. I think. My thanks. Alright, I'm going to find the center. This is our Ease clear ruler that we make in-house. It's got a 0 center on it. All you have to do is line it up this way with what you're planning on measuring. And then you look on either end. Like this is 4 1/4, this is 4 1/4. So I know my center is right there. You just get either end at the same point, the same measurement, and you got it. That's all you got to do. So we're going to put a little dot there. Then we're going to get our tool here. And I don't think I have a hole big enough for that eyelet to go through. I think I'm going to have to get a smaller eyelet. Hold on a minute. Okay, I got to go into the Big Mama stuff here. Let's see. I just don't want one too huge. There's one. That's smaller. That should work. Those I've had for many years. Alright, we're going to put a hole. Well, first we're going to get that paper out of there. This is another tool that I forget to clean out. We're going to put a hole right there. Then we're going to set our eyelet in there. Then I'm going to squish it. I'm going to squish it a little bit more. There we go. I like to squish it until this side is flat and there's not any possibility of somebody hurting their finger. But I can go ahead and put something on there later if I want to. So now we're going to put some seam binding through here, I think, and tie it. So let's see what we've got to use. We could use that. Let me grab some seam binding. Oh, look at that. That's the right color right there. This is violet. And this comes from my scrap cabin shop. on Etsy, and I will put a link below, and we also have a discount code if you want to use the discount code. Now let's see if I can remember how I do this. I'm going to do a double around. So now you can do, you know, one this way and one that way, and then bring it back and tie it. You can do both of them the same direction, like this, and then just wrap it under. I don't know which way I'll do it, but right now I'm just going to bring it over that way. But that's finished basically, and that's just made from junk mail. I'll put a little card or something in there. If I give this for Christmas, I'll just put a little gift card in there. But that is that one. Now I was going to show you how you can make it out of scrapbook paper. You can even make it out of cardstock scrapbook paper. This is just some of our cardstock. And this is that blue that has just a little bit of gloss on the outside of it. I'm just cutting off that barcode. Now, we're going to have to cut this down a little bit. I don't think I want it that wide. I'm going to cut probably a couple of inches off of it. Maybe 3. I'll cut 3 inches off. I'll make it 8-inch wide. And we'll use that later. Show you how we're going to use that. Now, this is not quite as big as that piece, but we're still going to be able to use it. Now we can use this side, which is black, or this side, which is blue. I'm going to cover it with paper, so it really doesn't matter to me. But I want to fold it up to about right there. And I'll tell you about how far I folded it up. And then this one, make sure that you leave enough room to, you know, like get your hand down in there or whatever in your pocket. You don't want to, see, I left quite a bit of space there. You don't want to fold it right up against your pocket. Okay. So that's the basics right there. Now, if you want to make this decorative, go ahead now and fold this. Don't fold it and crease it, but go ahead now and do this. And then just cut that decorative. I think I'm just going to angle mine off like I did the other one. Ooh, what paper do we want to use? I think I'm going to let some of this show around this paper. This is also a kit that I did, and I'll have to link it below because my mind right now is blank as blank can be. But I am going to cut it off right there. And then right there. And that will give us a little bit of that blue showing around, since that blue paper is so pretty. Well, I think we have that in our sale too, in E's clearance album. I think that paper's in our clearance album. Okay. These are just some scrap pieces that I had left over, or scrap sheets that I had left over when I printed this kit and used it. So I thought I would use them on this. Ooh, I like that. It's going to be pretty. Now I want to get a blue. I want to ink around that with blue. Okay, this is called Salty Ocean. Hopefully it'll be close to the color that I need. Yeah. I could use a little bit darker, but that's alright. This is going to work. Okay. We're going to put some art glitter glue down. Going to drip it everywhere. And then just kind of center that up, leaving some on all sides. Some of that blue showing all the way around. Go over it with your bone folder to spread that glue out. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Now this you won't even have to cover unless you just want to. I don't know if I'm going to cover mine or not, but right now I'm going to cover this. Well, we can cover the back first. Let's go ahead and do the back. I don't know. Nope, that won't be big enough. We've got, I think I've got another piece here that would work. Let's just cover it with this. That will work. And you can make it where it clashes big time if you want and put all different colors on there. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm going to go ahead and do the blue on it, even though this doesn't really have any blue in it. It's okay. And make sure you put the top up here. Yeah. Keep Edith straight. So don't put it upside down. Alright, got the back on there. And now we can put something up here. Since this butterfly's got that orange in it, I think I'm going to use a piece of this orange to put up there. I'm going to put it like that right there. So don't forget, you've got to leave a comment and be a subscriber to be in on the giveaway. Yeah, that will work. I like that. And then we just need to figure out how to close this up. And I think I'm going to do it just like I did the other one. Only this time I might do 3 folds instead of just one. Make it a little bit wider. I'm just going to fold it about 1/2 inch. You know I can't fold straight, so I'm saying about somewhere around there. Now I'm going to fold it over again. Okay, we're just going to cut this off. I'm just going to make a single one like I did before. I said I was going to make a double, but I decided a single will be fine. Once it gets to where you can open it up when the glue dries, it'll be fine. It'll have plenty of room in there. So I've got all my folds here. All I need to do is cut this in half. And then this will go on one side, that will go on the other. It just puts a little gusset in there. I'm going to cut this off a little bit so that it doesn't show from the top. Okay, and then just put a little glue right here. And then seal it over. And you've got another little cute pouch. And let's put some seam binding on this. I'm going to put a little eyelet in there. Let me find one and some seam binding, and we'll put that together. Okay, I went ahead and put the eyelet in there because it's just like I did the other one. And then I'm going to use this seam binding. I think it goes well with the butterfly there. And I'm just going to do it the same way I did before. Similar same. This may not be the way that everybody else does it, but it's the way that I do it. So you can make tons of these in just a little while. And if you have some scraps or scrapbooking paper or something like that, you can make a ton of these. So I think I'm going to do it like this. I think I'll hang some charms from these, so I'm going to leave them like that for now. But there is that one. Oh, let's go ahead and put a little pocket on the front. I've got one more sitting right here. Might as well do it. And I can put a, make sure I get it the right way up. And I can put a little gift card in there. There you go. Alright, so I don't have any gift cards right now, but I'll see if I can find something to slide in there just so that it'll give you that look. But that is 2 nice pouches, I guess you could call them, little purses, clutch purses, whatever you want to call, made out of basically scraps other than, you know, my paper, which my paper was just left over from another project. But that is just made from a piece of junk mail. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to go down and leave a comment and make sure you are subscribed so that you can get in on the giveaway for the doggy journal. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.